Hi guys. Okay, so this lesson I want to talk about strum patterns. Okay, so far we've been talking about easy patterns with your picking hand, this hand that strums, just going down, just down on every beat of the bar. Okay, but obviously that's a bit boring, and music is made up of that rhythm all the time. So there's a very common rhythm or strum pattern, a pattern that uses downstrokes but also upstrokes, and it's quite tricky for a beginner, but I'd really recommend that you try and learn it as quickly as possible, because when I teach students guitar, it's usually the thing that is they find the most difficulty with this hand, the strum pattern. Even when they've learned a lot of different chord shapes and they can move, they can move this hand around their chords quickly, they get stuck with this hand. So, I always try and get it in there right from the beginning. Even if this is literally your third or fourth guitar lesson ever, this is what I want you to try and do. I'm going to demonstrate it first, then I'll break it down. I'm just going to use E minor chord, the first chord that we learned, okay? And this is how the pattern sounds. Okay, so this is what I'm doing slowly. I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so first of all, just try and practice that in exactly how I just did it, even slower if you need to. And just practice making sure that when you do your upstrokes, it's the same volume as when you do your downstrokes. Okay, now you might have to practice literally just going up, just practicing the upstroke. It feels a bit different because the pick moves in a different way, and eventually you'll get used to how it feels, and everyone's a little bit different, and depending on how thick your pick is, this one's quite thick. You can get really bendy ones, this one doesn't bend that much. But yeah, that changes how it feels as well. But just get used to, remember, holding the pick lightly, not too hard, just let it kind of go with the flow with the strings, and just practice doing this pattern. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, first thing to do, maybe a good time to pause the video, just practice doing that. Try applying it to different chords. If you can play your G chord now, this one from the last lesson, try doing it on that chord. And then change into E minor maybe. And then maybe go back to G. Okay. Right, now, you may have noticed that when I play that pattern, my hand is going up and down all the time. I don't go down, down, up, down, 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 up. I'm just going one, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You get a nice rhythmic flow. But I don't want to hit the strings all the time, right? Because I want the pattern to be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So how am I doing it? Okay, like this. Basically, let me move so you can see what I'm doing with this hand. Is that good? Maybe. So I need to just not let the pick hit the strings on some of those strokes. I'm going to go down, then I come up. But look, I'm moving my hand away from the strings slightly, so I'm not actually touching the strings. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. It's hard. It is hard. Okay, you're gonna have to practice doing that quite a lot, but it's so worth it, because when you can play these chords, Okay, the different chords. I'm going to learn some new ones in this lesson as well. You know, that's fine, but if you restrict it to just going like this, it's really boring and it doesn't sound like the music that you want to play. It doesn't sound like the songs you want to learn. Variations of this pattern. Etc. It's a really useful pattern, and you can use it to play lots and lots of different music. So definitely spend some time getting that comfortable. Okay, right. Next to super important chords. Okay, because I want to show you how to play a pattern, a chord pattern that utilizes some of the chords we've already learned, plus these two new ones I'm about to show you to play hundreds of songs, thousands of songs probably. So here we go. We've done E minor, quick refresher, E minor. We did A sus. We did G. Remember? And we did C. Remembering not to hit the bottom E string or use your thumb over the top to mute the string. Right, now next chord shape. I teach this at school and students typically find this quite tricky, so it's definitely one to master from the get-go, right, from the beginning. So here we go. First finger, third string, which is this one, right, a second fret, 1, 2, right. Now I'm going to skip the second string. Just forget that one for a minute. I'm going to go to the first string, the thinnest one, closest to the ground, and I'm going to use my second finger also pushing down in the second fret. So got that, leave the middle string, that. Now this finger, my ring finger, is going to play the second string now in the third fret. Okay. So you get this kind of sound. Now this is also a chord where you should not play this string, because it just sounds bad. Ugh. So we can use that one, the fifth string down, or I'm gonna do that because that's how I've been doing it for forever. Okay, so if you can, you might not be able to. If you're a child, right, you've got small hands, or you got a really big guitar, you might not be able to do. But try if you can. If you can't, remember, just play from here, not there. So this shape, once again, hopefully you can see it. It's kind of, I refer to this sometimes as like a triangle shape, because it kind of creates a triangle shape on the fretboard. Okay, very useful chord, D, especially with G. Last chord to learn, A for apple minor. Right. Open E, open sixth string, open A string, fifth string. Now fourth string, second finger, second fret. A bit like this shape that we already learned, the A sus. The only difference is I'm going to put my first finger, first fret, second string. And again, remembering to keep our fingers curved on their fingertips. And now I can play all six strings. And that is called A minor, A for apple minor. Right? So E minor, we learned first lesson. A sus, we learned first lesson. Put one finger down, different. A minor. Very quickly, I want to show you this chord pattern. It's really cool. I'm going to incorporate the strum pattern and these chords. Here we go. C, G, E minor, then to the D, and now you can double that up so you're only playing one bar. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's a bar, right? So I'm going to go one bar of C, one bar of G, one bar of E minor, one bar of D. Sounds like this. 2, minor, D. Okay, now let's do that slowly. Okay, aim for this in maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, however much you practice. Here we go, slowly. 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay, practice, remember, 5-10 minutes every single day. Stop if you get sore fingers. Pause, rewind the video,